So I wonder if the rose hips are ready yet. I wonder. Do you want to check and see? Okay. Welcome to beautiful Londonderry, Nova Scotia. We have wildflowers and blueberries and apple trees and pretty much anything you could ever want.
Must Dad eat them?
Probably. Yeah, he's eating one right now. My husband and I would come to Nova Scotia for family vacations, and every time we came, we just really fell in love again with the place and wanted to stay, and we thought, what are we doing? We really need to live here.
From a hobby farm to a breathtaking view, the Taylors knew this was home sweet home.
4 years ago, we moved here with our children. We looked all over to find just the right place, and we found it right here. Oh, you've got lipstick on.
That's why when Rebecca began experiencing an even stronger connection to her surroundings, she decided to investigate.
My grandfather was originally from Nova Scotia. When he was a little boy, he was adopted, and his parents moved to Ontario and raised him there, and we lost all connection with Nova Scotia. But after my husband and I and our kids moved here, my family they had a renewed interest in finding out where our roots were from.
A genealogy report revealed Rebecca's great-grandmother lived in Londonderry during the early 1900s with her sister. Their names, Pearl and Daisy.
Pearl was my great-grandmother and Daisy was her sister. And knowing that they walked these same hills that we walk, maybe they even picked rose hips the same that we do, the same that my little girls do 100 years later. That is such a strong feeling and such a key part of our company.
Finding inspiration with every step, she began making soap out of the natural ingredients her backyard provided her.
It was that perfect moment when the air smelled so beautiful, and I thought, you know, I've been making soap just for our own use. I wonder if I can capture that and put it in a soap. Nova Scotia is so beautiful and it has so many beautiful places, and I thought, I wonder if I can create a soap that corresponds to each of those places that means so much to me.
Pearl and Daisy began hitting the shelves and immediately caught the eye of Londonderry native Amanda Langell.
I was out and about shopping one day and I seen Pearl and Daisy Natural Soap Company, handmade in Londonderry, Nova Scotia, and I couldn't believe it. It was beautiful, it was gorgeous, and I was so inspired by what I was seeing. I rushed home and I called her on the phone and I said, "Is this you? Is Pearl and Daisy you?" She said, "Yeah, it is."
A friendship quickly blossomed as Rebecca unveiled yet another family connection.
Rebecca proceeded to tell me that Daisy was actually my great aunt. So when she told me that I had a family connection to this beautiful soap and bath products that I was seeing, it was serendipity.
This is really what it's all about for me. I read a sign once that said, "Home is where your story begins," and I truly feel that my story began here. Coming outside and walking the trails or going to the shore makes me feel like what we're doing is something that's real and that it's what I'm meant to do.
From Londonderry, I'm Alexa McLean for Eastlink Magazine.
Watch Eastlink Magazine. You'll be glad you did.